Good morning, gang. Happy Monday morning. So, I'm actually in a little better shape after a shower. At least I can get my eyes open, but you can see I kind of look quite swollen and a little red. But fortunately, for a lot of Benadryl and some prednisone and everything like that, I'm at least able to see today. So, that's a good thing. But the showers definitely help because when I wake up in the morning, it's like glued shut. All right. So, enough of that. Obviously trying to catch up on some of the stuff that's gone on in the news and a few interesting things. For our friends in Canada, I hope Christianity was nice to you because I guess according to True Dope and the rest of the Canadian Parliament that there now has to be a disclaimer on Bibles that parts of the scripture are a myth. Okay, especially the part where there's two genders. Just thought that was kind of interesting. The other one that's kind of silly is you got, not silly but scary, but you've got Washington State now setting up internment camps that they've already got done, and the legislature is getting ready to vote on a measure that will allow for the involuntary detainment of residents as young as 5 years old for failing to comply with the mandates. Okay, so if you want to take a look at this, this is a bill. It's WAC 246-100, which allows health officers in their sole discretion, no court, no hearing, no nothing, just a health officer can say, detain them, okay? And that is what's going on. This is what the state legislature in Washington wants to do. And both of those kind of get into what's really going on. This is as if this hasn't already been a battle. But now we have the political parties, the what do you want to call it? The press secretaries, the speaking arms, everything like that, denying that anything is going on. All right. Now, you guys are probably all familiar with the hashtag of bare shelves Biden. Okay. And most of us will agree. You've gone into the store, you've seen nothing there, you've seen shelves fronted, whatever, and there's countless pictures, videos, TikToks, Twitter videos, whatever, of showing empty shelves. Okay, pet food, cat food, for certain. Okay, that there's been a problem with that for a year. I told you guys yesterday that my daughter and I went to the grocery store or was it 2 days ago now? There was no milk at the store. None. No hot dogs, no lunch meat, no sausage, no nothing of like that. Okay, those were some of the things that we noticed that were completely missing. So, again, you get this hashtag of bare shelves Biden, and everybody posts pictures or whatever. And I mean, like I said, go check out this hashtag. They're all over the place. Okay. But what you're getting now is the pushback from uber liberals on the left, obviously, on social media, calling bullshit. Okay, that these are all staged pictures. There's one guy who went up there and said he went into Trader Joe's and it was fully stocked and packed with shoppers. Okay, yeah. The reason Trader Joe's is fully stocked and packed with shoppers is because they charge 3 times as much for anything else, and nobody who's on any sort of budget or has any brain cells shops there. Okay, sure, you got all your organic food that's probably 2 days away from expiration because it's been sitting on the shelves for a month, and nobody wants it because they're charging $6 for a cucumber. Okay. Then you've got other ones that are, and we've seen this, okay, with Trump, with Marjorie Taylor Greene, with any of them, okay. There are loud calls right now for Twitter to ban anybody on the platform that is talking about bare shelves, supply chain crisis, anything like this. That they're spreading misinformation when there's pictures that they're spreading, okay? I highly, highly doubt anybody's walking into their local Kroger or Albertsons or Jewel or Hannaford's or whatever would be, or Market Basket, pick one, Piggly Wiggly, and going in there and going, all right, honey, I'm going to go move everything off the shelves here real quick so you can take a picture, okay? I highly doubt that's happening, all right? Now, like I told you when I went to the Super Walmart up in Kentucky a week or so ago, sure, they were short on hams and turkeys. It was like a day or two after Thanksgiving. I'll give them that, okay? That's probably normal. But like I told you, there was an entire aisle that was empty. Walmart had moved everything and filled in spaces on the shelves on other places and left one aisle empty. Denial is getting ridiculous across Washington. I mean, across the country, across the world, that this isn't really happening, okay? Yes, people, it's happening, all right? We know gas prices have nearly doubled since Potato Joe took office. We know there's a supply chain crisis. We know that there's going to be problems here very soon between trucks going across the Canadian border with the U.S., okay? We know that food prices have gone through the roof. We know that electricity and gas price, heating fuel and stuff like that, prices have gone through the roof in Europe, okay? I mean, there was something that was really interesting. This will tell you how out of touch the Democrat Party and our resident of the White House is with reality, okay? Last week, Biden suggested that he only had recently become aware of the price of meat, that it had gone up so much, when a family friend complained over the holidays that it now costs $5 a pound for hamburger. Before that, he claims he didn't know the price of meat went up. This is the problem, okay? The liberal elites who are running the country into the ground have no concept of what's going on, okay? They don't go to the grocery store. They have staff do it for them, okay? I mean, think of Biden. Biden doesn't go to the grocery store. I mean, they've got a whole White House kitchen staff that does. He doesn't pay the bills, okay? The White House sends him a receipt at the end of the month. These are your expenses. He has to write a check out of his paycheck that he pays for whatever they used, okay? You think that Congress, Nancy Pelosi or anything are paying for those steak dinners or whatever? Hell no, it's lobbyists that are picking up the tab. They don't know. They go in, they order their T-bone and their glass of Chateau or whatever wine or whatever the hell they have, and they're not paying for it. It doesn't come out of their pockets. They don't see it. So it's, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But this is what we're getting to, guys, where the world is, the divide is getting wider and wider and wider, okay? And it's not just left, right. This is turning into class warfare. We saw what was going on in Kazakhstan, okay? And all the talk about price going up of fuel. Okay, there's been speculation, I cannot verify anywhere that said this, but Twitter has it, so yip-de-doo-dah, about, they were protesting getting money out of the banks and they were protesting mandates, okay? Whether there's truth to it or not, I can't find it, okay? But it makes sense. But they're certainly protesting the price of fuel. We look at Europe screaming bloody murder, going, we need to heat our houses. it was either the entire EU or it was Germany, one of the two, declared natural gas and nuclear power as to be green energy. And, the 19-year-old liberal darling, Greta Thunberg, had a fit. Okay. But that'll tell you enough right there. When the leading expert on climate change or on fuel is 19 years old, and didn't graduate high school, that tells you how serious we should all take this. Okay. But this is where the world is going. And we all need to be very, very, very cognizant about what we see, because we see it, and the people who have the power to fix it don't. So that should tell you right there, none of this is going to get fixed. So it's up to us to make sure we can ride out this storm. Food-wise, fuel-wise, you name it. Just, guys, keep stocking, keep stacking. Take care of yourselves, because there's going to come a day when everybody's going to finally realize, gee, there is no food on the shelves. They were right all the time. And I just want to be sitting on the porch watching the crowds panic, going, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm going, well, you know what? I'm just going to eat my dinner here in peace. Have a good one, y'all. Pinball out.